I forgot I had to pretty much I had to reset my computer and everything. They were crazy about this shit though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I said, bro, I said, dude, I was damn near up. I damn near had. I said, man, you know what? Let me fucking return. Let me then reset this damn computer, man. I already had to restart the damn computer and shit, you know? Oh, damn, my bad. I'm tired. Put on mute everything. All right, 5. Yeah, it's showtime. They can hear us, D-Lump. They can hear us. Uh-oh. It's about that time. It's about that time. Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to the show today. Welcome to the MyGridironFace podcast. It's Bernard King. I got my boy D-Lump in the building, y'all. You know what I'm saying? My boy D-Lump is in. Yeah. D-Lump in the building. Let's go to the broadcast. Okay, there he is right there. Boom. Yeah. He up in the building, y'all. So, Lump, he in the building, y'all. The famous D-Lump chant, baby. You know what I'm saying? You don't care in the camera now, baby. So, basically, talking about, welcome to the show tonight, everybody. I'm gonna go back to D-Lump in a minute. Pretty much going over the Sunday night football. Well, yesterday's football game. Well, actually, it is Tuesday, but Sunday's football games, Sunday night football game, and 2 Monday night games that we just had and everything. Go ahead and go to D-Lump real quick, bring him in the broadcast and everything right here. There he is, y'all. You see us both on cameras and everything like that. So, Lump, what you got? What you got for us, dog? Happy birthday to me. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Happy birthday.
Okay. All right. Oh, hold on. Say it one more time. They didn't hear you. I had you turned off. Start from the top. I had you turned off. My bad. Say it one more time. My bad. Say it one more time.
Like I said, whoever joined this, watch this. I want y'all to wish my co-host a happy birthday.
Yeah.
So
appreciate that, big dog.
Whoever in here or whoever gonna watch this once we end it, wish my dog a happy birthday. Like, comment, share it. But I know y'all better be down there, so I had to be first to go ahead and tell you on the stream. Happy birthday, my guy.
Hey, appreciate it, my dog. Hey, appreciate it. Hey, thank God I'm living 48 years old, man. Hey, some people don't make it that far. Hey, I'm about 2 years away from 50, baby. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give me my, hey, look, appreciate, not the flowers, but appreciate the cigars. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all talking, some people always talking about give you your flowers. Like, nah, I don't never give a man no flowers. Give him the cigars or his blunts, you know what I'm saying? Or it's whiskey, you know what I'm saying? So
talking my language.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, you get the female flowers and perfume and jewelry and all that stuff. Get a man their cigars, the blunts, the whiskey, the vodka. Hey, appreciate that, big dog. Thank you a lot, bro. Really appreciate that, man. Yeah. Well, how they say? Type shit, right? Type. Yeah. Hey, good. Hey, man, listen. Good weekend in football, man. We had a good weekend in football. Some very exciting games, man. Of course, Micah Parsons making an impact with the Packers and things of that nature. And also some very significant injuries happened this past week too. So we get into the injuries and all that good stuff too. Also with the Eagles and Chiefs game, the Texans and Buccaneers game. Detroit, dude, did you see the Detroit thing, bro? How he put up like, boy, hey.
That was Detroit of last year.
Bruh, I listen, remember I kept saying, I was like, you know what? I don't think Detroit gonna be good like that, bruh. But hey, I ain't gonna front though. Hey, look, bruh, it's like Detroit ain't missed a step, dog.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what, though?
Against their OC, their former OC.
Exactly. Against their former OC. I say, you know what? I say, with Ben Johnson gone, I say, you know what? I say, when Ben Johnson gone, I say, man, Detroit finna go down the drain. Boy, that damn Jared Goff, man. Listen, whoever had Jared Goff as a quarterback and Lamar Jackson as a quarterback, they raked up. Hold on. Let me get this right here. You had Bijan Robinson for the Falcons. 140 plus yards. No touchdowns, but my man racked up on them yards though, man. So a lot of racking up, things of that nature. Let's go ahead and get into the game, man. Get into these scores and things of that nature, man. Started with the Washington. I'm sorry. Let me put this up right here. Oh, okay, I can see better now. Started with the Packers and Commanders game, man. The Packers. Jordan Love, 292 yards, 2 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs with a touchdown. Also, Tucker Kraft with a touchdown. Oh, hold up, Tucker Kraft, 124 yards and 1 touchdown. Crazy work, bruh. Jane Daniels, 200 yards, just 2 touchdowns. But guess what? Okay, D-Lump, your thoughts on this game right here, man. What's up, bruh? Yeah.
And it's shown.
Right.
Yo, they're dominating.
Mm-hmm.
You just dominated 2 of the highest scoring offenses last year.
Right.
Back to back.
Right.
Jordan Love's playing great.
Mm-hmm.
Not turning the ball over.
Mm-hmm.
Receivers are getting open. Josh Jacobs scores another touchdown. I think he done scored a touchdown in 10 straight games since being with the Packers.
Right.
Matt LaFleur is coaching his tail off.
Right.
Right now, the Packers are a complete team. If you really look at the Packers, what weakness can you say? You could say number 1 receiver, but they got 4 or 5 guys, like you just said. Tucker Kraft, the tight end, went for $130 and a touchdown.
No, 124 yards and a touchdown.
Oh, well,
I'm pretty much $130, but yeah, basically 124 and a touchdown. Right, a tight end.
Corners are playing great because they know that pass rush is going to get them.
Right. I mean, well, let me ask you this. Is Green Bay, they're a possible Super Bowl contender, right? But guess, man, they got, hold on, but they still got Detroit to deal with. I mean, even though they may deal with Detroit, I think with them, Detroit, they're probably going to split. That's just my opinion. But at the same time, who, in your assessment right now, is the Eagles still the class of the NFC, or is Green Bay kind of like chipping away at it?
I mean, it's only week 2, but as of right now, you got to stick with Super Bowl champs. They're still they're 2-0 also.
Okay.
So, but ask me the same question about week 10.
Mm-hmm.
It might be different. We'll see. But right now, but I just know the Packers are for free.
All right. Hey, that's straight facts right there. And also, hold on. Let me say this real quick. The Commanders, some real bad news going on with the Commanders right now, bro. Austin Eckler, torn Achilles, out for the season. He's a done deal. Jane Daniels, sprained ankle. He's day to day. So the Commanders got a real tough. They got some real tough injuries over there, especially with Austin Eckler. So that kind of like. Yeah, I don't think the Eagles might just pull away with this whole thing in the division right now. Just my opinion. But hold on, the Cowboys did look impressive on Sunday though.
Oh, I was just gonna say, hey bro, slow down. The Cowboys played the Eagles tough. The first game of the year. I mean, granted, Jalen Carter wasn't there, but we'll have to see in that rematch.
Yeah, they could be coming up. Hey, also, not only that, y'all. I know y'all don't see D Lump on the screen. But he's kind of like in dark mode right now, which is cool. He'll come back. He'll brighten. He'll be on camera later. So just in case, you seeing me, you see D Lump. He's in dark mode. I mean, he's in dark mode right now, but he'll come on later. So the good thing is that we got his voice. You can hear the commentary as well. So I just want to let you guys know that. So where the screen at now? He'll be on later. So just hold tight. Okay.
Y'all will see you soon.
Yeah. You're going to see him later, though. All right. Go ahead and go back to the scores real quick, man. Let's go back to the scores, man. Hey, now check this out right here, man. The Jaguars and the Bengals, man. Jaguars and Bengals. No. My bad. Let's go to the Browns and the Ravens, right? The Browns and the Ravens, man. The Browns, 17. The Ravens, 41. Crazy work. Lamar Jackson just being the Ravens and relatively just being the Ravens at this particular point in time. You know what I'm saying? So, Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry. Hold on. Lamar Jackson, 4 touchdowns, 225 yards, 4 touchdowns. Lamar Jackson put up 4 touchdowns yesterday. On Sunday. Crazy work. Devontae Walker with 2 touchdowns, with just 26 yards receiving though. Also, DeAndre Hopkins with a touchdown. Tylan Wallace with a touchdown. And also the Ravens with 2 sacks. The Browns, on the other hand, well, the Browns are the Browns. Joe Flacco, 199 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Hey, Dylan Gabriel got a touchdown up in there. But D-Lump, your thoughts on this game right here, man? What's up with that, bro? Wow.
And this is second week in a row. The Ravens put up 40 points.
Yeah.
That offense is gonna be scary all year.
It's gonna be scary all year. I felt like I kind of think, in my opinion, I think they blew that thing with Buffalo, man. How Buffalo, how the Bills came back, that's beyond me. That's crazy where how the Bills came back.
Josh Allen's is stuff.
Yeah, I understand that though, man. But at the same time, the defense stepped well. Not that the defense didn't step up. So in my opinion, I don't think the defense. You talking about the Browns. Anybody. Well, no offense to the Browns, but anybody can beat the Browns though. But at the same time, Lamar Jackson did get 4 touchdowns and no interceptions. Lamar Jackson put up points like game busters and everything. So.
What they do, man. The Browns are the little brothers, man.
Yeah. Again, the Browns are kind of like the redhead stepchild of the LC North, man.
That's just the way it is over there, man. They're the little brothers you go out there and do wrestling moves on. Like, hey, man, let me try this out on you. Hey, don't tell mama. Like,
Hold
man,
on.
you can come hang with us, but you know you can't stay out that late. They that little brother.
But you know what? At some point, big brother, little brother got to grow up. Yeah, okay. I look at it like this: Venus and Serena Williams, right? Venus Williams are killing the game. Serena, little sister, came along, dominated. It's the what I would say, the FOAT, FOAT, or F GOAT, female greatest of all time in tennis, man. I mean, at some point, Cleveland gonna have to come along and be like, hey, no more of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, it could be maybe like 20 years from now. Anything can happen in the future. You never know.
Well, hold on. Watch this right here.
As of right now,
Uh-huh.
ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy.
Hold on. Let me give you a crazy statistic about this. Do you know that the Browns have had 35 quarterbacks since 2005? I think since 2005 or since the year 2000. Basically, that's a quarterback and a half a season. Pretty much 2 quarterbacks a season. Hey, Baker Mayfield, which is down. He doing good in Tampa. You know what though? Baker, huh?
They should have kept Baker.
Man, dude, you in Cleveland, man. Look, Cleveland is like a graveyard team, man. Nobody wants to go to Cleveland. And this is the crazy part about Cleveland. Define irony. Cleveland they're always dominating the headlines and winning in the off season. But when the regular season comes, you don't hear from them no more.
That's what they do.
Crazy work, man. But guess what though? Next week, the Ravens and the Lions play a Monday night though, bruh. That's gonna be a crazy one right there. The Ravens and the Lions.
The who?
The Ravens and the Lions.
I like Baltimore.
Oh, all right. We'll get to that later though. We're gonna get to that later. I know. Oh, he's in here getting the camel. But crazy work. But moving on, man. The Jaguars and the Bengals, man. Yeah, it was the Jaguars. Okay. 27. Bengals 31. Hey, okay. What was I getting ready to say? Oh, Trevor Lawrence, 271 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions though. Turned the ball over twice. Okay. Crazy work. Demonte Brown, 1 touchdown, 57 yards. Parker Washington with 76 yards. Bishop Tootin with the touchdown, and Travis Etienne with the touchdown as well. Bengals with 3 sacks. And I'm sorry, Jaguars 3 sacks. Now check this out. Bengals 31. Joe Burrow, check this out. 1 touchdown. But guess what? Jake Browning comes in, and we get to Joe Burrow in a minute. Jake Browning comes in, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So and guess what? Yo boy, Jamar Chase, 165 yards and 1 touchdown. I'm gonna say that one more time. 165 yards and 1 touchdown. T. Higgins with the touchdown. Hold on. Mitchell Tinsley with a touchdown. And the Bengals with just 1 sack. Your thoughts on this game, D-Lump?
But as much as I love my LSU receivers, I gotta hold them accountable. Brian Thomas Jr. had a terrible game.
Yeah, he did.
He had a couple passes, easy passes he usually catching drops.
Mm-hmm.
One in the end zone didn't really look like he really extended. Like he was like, yeah, I know if I catch it, I'm gonna take a shot to the ribs. So it's kind of alligator armed it.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing is that coming across the middle, bro.
That's they call it a hospital pass, but I mean, you can take the lead with that momentum of the game. Travis Etienne's been running the ball great these first 2 weeks.
Right, he got a receiving touchdown yesterday. I mean, in that game as well. So
Trevor Lawrence always had a turnover problem. They're gonna have to tone that down.
Yeah, exactly.
The Bengals.
Go ahead. Can you hear me? Oh. Don't know what happened, y'all. But I don't know what happened. Hold on. He's still here. don't know where he go, y'all. But at any rate, hold on. Where's he at? Where's D-Lump at? I think D-Lump was missing on y'all. Well, just bear with me. He probably gonna come back on. But at any rate, I'm gonna go ahead and get back until D-Lump gets back in. What I was getting ready to say was that, well, hold on. Let me go back to my other main camera real quick. But at any rate, Joe Burrow left the game with a turf toe injury. So the crazy part is with Joe Burrow, he has a turf toe injury, and he's gonna be out 3 months. He's got to have surgery on his toe. He's gonna be out 3 months. They're not expecting him to be back at least until December 15th. Well, 3 months, and pretty much his return. If he's gonna return, it will be December, mid-December. Pretty much the season's almost over come mid-December. So Jake Browning would get pretty much significant time. He's pretty much gonna get all the snaps. He's pretty much QB1 for right now. So that's crazy work with Jake Browning coming back. Let me see if D-Lump back on, everybody. I don't know if he's back on or not. Let me see here. Hold on for a second. He came back off, y'all. All right. Let me see if I can get Lump on here. Hold on, bear with me for a second, guys. Let's see. Let me see if I can get him on. D-Lump. Bear with me, y'all. Let's see, where you at? Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. Where you at? Hold on, where you at? Just bear with me for a second, guys. Let me see if I can get D-Lump back on here. He got disconnected, y'all, with the podcast. So I'm gonna go ahead and oh, there he is right there. All right, he's back. Hold on. Let me see if I can get him back on here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can get him back on here. Hold on. Hold on. All right, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hold on. D-Lump, hey, can you hear me? Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Is he here? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hold on, everybody. We have some technical difficulties right now. Kind of got some issues. See, can you hear me? Say, okay, he can hear me, but I can't hear him. Say something. She says she can hear me, but I can't hear him. Hold on. He can hear me, but I can't hear him. Bear with me, everybody. We're having some technical difficulties right now. He says he can hear me, but I can't hear him. He says he can hear me. How can you not hear me? Okay. What is going on? Hold on, everybody. Having some technical difficulties right now. Y'all just bear with me for a second. Let me see if I can get him back on here real quick. Test. All right. Hold on. He can hear me, but I can't hear him. Okay, why is it that he can hear me? Hold on. Everybody bear with me for a second. I cannot hear him at all. Let's see here. Podcast. Hold on, everybody. I'm having some technical difficulties right now. Hold on for a second, everybody. Everybody hold tight. Hey, Everybody hold tight. I'm having technical difficulties. We just got disconnected. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Go out. Oh shit. Hold on for a second. Come back in. Come back in. Hold on. Everybody, hold on. Hey, hold tight, everybody. Hold tight. Just trying to get everything done here. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Hold on for a second. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hold on. All right, sorry about that, y'all. We having technical difficulties. Pretty much gonna have to do this show by myself tonight and everything. I cannot get I can't get my co-host back. We kind of got disconnected in a major way. So sorry about the interruptions and everything of that nature, but I'm gonna go ahead and just finish on out the show. We're gonna go ahead and go to the Cowboys and Giants game. Actually, this game went into a thriller, or relatively an overtime thriller yesterday with the Cowboys and Giants. Hold on for a second. I cannot. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. He's back. Oh man. So yeah, D Lump is back, everybody. Sorry about that. I was going. Hey, listen. To be honest with you, I would listen. Believe it or not, he's still in dark mode. Everybody, we had some technical difficulties and everything, so he's back. Give me a test real quick, D Lump. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. I gotta do this again. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. All right, give me your touch again.
Yo.
Okay, all right, there it is, y'all. All right, he back now. My bad. He is back now. Like I said, D-Lump is still in dark mode. We don't know what the heck happened. He got disconnected. Sorry for the interruption, everybody. Well, the good thing is, D-Lump, I did not end the live stream at all. People seeing me trying to work everything out, get the kinks worked out, but I have you back now. So that's a good thing.
I was watching too, trying to get back in.
I know. Look, he tried to get back in like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, dude, come on, look. And if y'all see me on my phone and all that good stuff, there's actually me texting him, hey, man, come in on my phone, come in do this, come in do that. So, hey, he's back, everybody. You can hear him, but you can't see him. You probably gonna see him in a minute. Like I said, he's been in dark mode all night, so he'll be in a minute. So, but continuing on though, with the scores and things of that nature. Like I said, D-Lump, as you was trying to get back in, I was going over the injury with Joe Burrow, talking about how he suffered a turf toe injury, so he's gonna be out 3 months, man. He's got the hair surgery. He's gonna be out for 3 months. Yeah, he's gonna be out for 3 months. Jake Browning will pretty much be the quarterback. And look, check this out now. He won't be back until mid-December. He will not be back to mid-December, pretty much the whole season. Now, according to, a couple of football sources, things of that nature, they say he might not even play. He might not play another snap in 2025.
The Bengals should go trade for Shador.
I don't know, cause hey, they don't cover Burrow though.
I know. I'm just saying for this year, man. Right now, ain't Shador not playing?
Yeah, who they gonna trade? Well, who would they give up though? Well, Shador ain't playing, so who would? Well, now let that. Okay. Let's do this right here. They're not giving away Joe Burrow. They're not giving away Jamar Chase. No. Go ahead.
Pick or something. I mean, they don't even really want him, so give him a 3rd round pick or something. You just wasting him, so you might as well. I mean, then again, it is in the division, so there might be some haters, so you never know.
Right, pretty much. And
I'm just saying the Bengals need a quarterback. If you get Shador, he's around Chase Brown, Lamar Chase, no offense, T. Higgins, and an offense that tailors what he was in Colorado.
Yeah, pretty much.
Heavy on the downfield attack, seam routes. I mean, the intermediate, the 10 to 15 yard passes. That's what Shador's been doing all his life.
Yeah, pretty much. So
you get the ball in the hands of Uno. You can take a 5-yard slant at 7 yards.
Right.
You got T. Higgins, who's a basketball player playing wide receiver.
Right. Now, real quick, hold on, real quick, D-Lump, just in case if you guys hear any, any bumps in the audio, just forgive that right there. Like I said, we're back on live, so just disregard that, respect that right there. Just, like I said, still some, some technical things that are going on and things of that nature. But we all back live, so I just want to let you guys know that because I hear things in my headphone. I don't know if they can hear it on their end or the users or anybody can hear it on their end. But at the same time, I just want to let you guys know that if you hear that, like, so forgive that right there. The audio still coming through, so I just want to let everybody know that. But like I said, back to your point, with Shador Sanders coming back. I don't think the Bengals gonna do that though. The Bengals ain't gonna do that. They had a hard time trying to pay Trey Hendrickson, man.
Well, that's the thing. He's on a rich contract. You ain't gotta pay him though.
Yeah. So hold up. Do you think Cleveland want to do that? I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why Cleveland don't want to do that because guess what? You know how much money they're making off Shador? I guarantee you. I think, hold on, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Kevin Stefanski bench Flacco? Or I didn't see the game. Did he not bench him or sit him or something like that?
Yeah, he sat up for Dylan Gabriel.
Okay, so hold on. Your assessment. Now remember we talked about over the summer during training camp, doing the draft and things of that nature on the Apple and Spotify podcast. The Shedeur Sanders will be week 1 starter. Let me ask you a question real quick. How long? Because Dylan Gabriel, he gonna jack around too. Do you think Shedeur Sanders will start this year?
Oh, definitely. He's gonna play. Week 7 or 8, he's gonna play.
Okay, let's see. Week 7 or 8. Let me look at the schedule real quick.
I mean, Joe Flacco, 88 years old.
Yeah. Speaking of Joe Flacco, we get Aaron Rodgers in a minute too. You know what I'm saying?
Joe Flacco, he wake up tired.
Hold on, you said week 7. Hold on. Oh yeah, the Browns. Okay, I did go over this game too and everything. Let's see. Let's see. Cleveland will be playing. You said 7 to 8. Let's see. 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wow, they beat the Patriots then.
Yeah.
Either Dolphins or Patriots. Either Dolphins, Patriots, or Jets.
All 3 of those are winnable games.
Yeah. And the Patriots did win yesterday, but let's go ahead and get back to the scores and everything of that nature. Now, talking about this Cowboys and Giants game. Man, hey, that was the game right there. That Cowboys and Giants game winning the overtime, good division game. I mean, that was just, I ain't gonna lie. I literally enjoyed that game yesterday though, man. Because, like I said, I'm a Falcons fan. My game to come on Sunday night. But that game was like, pretty much a game of the weekend, other than the Chiefs and Eagles game. Check this out. Russell Wilson, 450 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. Cam Scatbo, and a loss. Hold up, Monique Neighbors. Hold on. Check this out, D-Lump. Hold on. Check this out. Let's look at the stats of the receivers. Malik Neighbors, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns. Wan'Dale Robinson, 142 yards, 1 touchdown. If you have Malik Neighbors as your receiver, you racked in points, and the Johnson 3 sacks as well. You racked the 3 points. I mean, you racked the fantasy points like crazy. If you had Russell Wilson, Malik Neighbors, and Wan'Dale Robinson in your fantasy, you racked up crazy points. That was crazy work. Going to the Cowboys, Dak Prescott, 361 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Javonte Williams, 97 yards, 1 touchdown. Miles Sanders, 1 touchdown. Hold up. CeeDee Lamb, 112 yards passing. 112 yards receiving, but no touchdowns. George Pickens, 68 yards, 1 touchdown. Cavante Turpin for the Cowboys, 1 touchdown. The boys with 2 sacks. D-Lump, your assessment on this game, your commentary on this game yesterday. This was a good game, bro.
To me?
Yeah.
These one of the games that the NFL wanted with all the new rules on offense and this and that. They want points.
Right.
People didn't hit.
Right.
You start seeing the back and forth story, like, oh, let me go check this out. Let me see what's going on over here.
But hold on. Let me ask you a question real quick. The Cowboys, what was the Cowboys? Hold on. Okay, who do they play? Oh yeah, they play the Eagles the first game, right? So they played the Eagles before. Okay, all right. So they they only scored 20 points. They held the Eagles to 24 points. But at the same time, is that defense suspect though?
I mean,
and look, But guess what? Then they signed Jadeveon Clowney after the game. Oh, the Packers gonna get everybody hell. I'm telling you, they Detroit Green Bay games, them games gonna be hell, bruh. Listen. You can forget about Minnesota. You can forget about JJ Monk. Forget about Minnesota. Forget about the Vikings. Forget about the Bears. It's them Lions they're gonna have to deal with, and the Lions are coming. Yeah, they're gonna be straight trash. It ain't trash already. Anyway, speaking of the Bears and the Lions and the AFC North, man, let's go ahead and go to this Lions game. The Bears 21, the Lions 52. Man, hey, your boy, Jared Goff, man. Your boy, Jared Goff. Crazy work. The man had 5 touchdowns yesterday. You hear me? Your boy, Jared. Crazy work. The man had 5 touchdowns yesterday. You hear me? Jared Goff, 334 yards, 5 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Jameer Gibbs, 1 touchdown, 94 yards rushing. David Montgomery, 1 touchdown as well. Sonny and Knuckles? That's what they call them, Sonny and Knuckles. Yeah, Sonny and Knuckles. Hold up. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 115 yards receiving, and 3 touchdowns. Crazy. James Williams, 108 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Brock Wright, one touchdown as well receiving. The Lions with 4 sacks. The Bears, let's go to the Bears. Caleb Williams, two touchdowns, 1 interception, 270 yards. DeAndre Swift with a touchdown as well, 63 yards rushing. But guess what? Rome Odunze, 128 yards and 2 touchdowns. You're sitting on this game. Oh, sorry about that. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me, D-Lock?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
What's up?
Hold on. Can you hear me? Oh. Sorry, y'all. He can't hear me again. Hold on. Yo. Test. Test. Oh, hold on. Hey, hold on. Can you hear me? Hold on. We got technical difficulties again, everybody. Sorry about that. Hey, hold on, everybody. Everybody, we had technical difficulties again. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm trying to get this thing going. Okay. Hold on. Everybody, hold on for a second. I'm having technical. Hold on. Okay, all right, everybody. All right, I just got to text from D-Lump. Everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and keep going over the games. Like I said, we're having a couple more difficulties and everything like that. I think he has these. It's a subject type. I think he has his glasses, and what it is that he's using the visible glasses to do his to do the podcast, and for some reason it keeps disconnecting. But at any rate, I'm gonna go ahead and go over this game yesterday. With the Bears and the Lions. Jared Goff again, 5 touchdowns, 334 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. Detroit, the Lions putting up a 50 burger, not a 40 burger, a 50 burger, 52-21. Caleb Williams still trying to grasp an NFL offense. He's dealing with that, the I would say that second year jinx. Pretty much everybody got film on him. They've already studied him. So pretty much, the Lions, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, or I think before the podcast, we talked about this before it went live. I was going to say that I thought that when Ben Johnson had went to Chicago, and Aaron Johnson had left to go to the Jets, I feel like Detroit would suffer. They would suffer. What am I trying to say here? Suffer and fall off. That's what I'm trying to say. But actually, Detroit came in like game busters, and they're 2-0. And basically with Detroit, they do have to play the Ravens on Monday night. Everybody saying they're going with the Ravens. I actually like the Ravens in this game too. I mean, because I think they're going to. Well, Jared Goff ain't no Josh Allen. I think Jared Goff he's going to get pressure a lot. They're going to come after him. And, you know, the Ravens, they did a good job with Jared Allen, but Jared Allen just was Jared Allen, you know? So I don't think Jared Goff going to have no 5 touchdowns in this game, too. And also, let me see, what is this game at home? Let's see here. Detroit has Baltimore. Oh, they got to go. Oh, they got to go to Baltimore. Oh, yeah, this is going to be crazy, yeah. So definitely Baltimore is going to be winning that game right there. So I do like Baltimore winning this game. When they play the Lions. But the Lions, they're not a bad team. And, you know, I think the Lions, they're going to relatively have the Green Bay Packers to deal with. So I think with the NFC, not NFC, but AFC North, they're still, I think it's going to be between the Lions and the Packers. And whoever don't win a division will wind up being a wild card team. So that's just my assessment on it. Let me go ahead and get back to the scores, to D-Lump, get back on, everybody. The Patriots and the Dolphins, man, hey, Patriots, man, hey, won their first game. Mike Vrabel. This is the Mike Vrabel, the Mike Vrabel era, and Josh Allen. I mean, I'm sorry. What's that offensive coordinator name? Josh Danielson. Is it Josh Danielson? I think it's his name. But the Patriots in a division game. The Patriots and the Dolphins. Patriots 33 and the Dolphins 27, and also the Dolphins 0-2. And they're in trouble a little bit. But Tua Tagovailoa, 315 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception, which ain't a bad outing. Tyreek Hill, 109 yards, no touchdown. Devon Achane, 92 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 68 yards, 1 touchdown. So not a bad outing for the Dolphins. Just the Patriots were relatively too much on it. Guess what? The Patriots with 5 sacks yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. I keep saying yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. But on Sunday, they had 5 sacks. Milton Williams with 2 sacks by himself. And the Patriots racked up a lot on the defensive side. Ramondre Stevenson, 88 yards, no touchdowns. Also, Ramondre Stevenson as well, 54 yards too, with no touchdowns. But Drake May with the rushing touchdown. Also, with Keyshawn Butte with the touchdown. Also, Mac Hollins with the touchdown as well. So I do think that the Patriots, you know, congrats to Mike Vrabel and them winning that game. I do like, I think the Patriots, you know, even though they beat Miami, and it wasn't a bad game with Miami, it's just that the Patriots relatively too much. You know, they did have a good defense as well. So Mike Vrabel, the Patriots, they are making their way back. Hold on for a second, y'all. I think if we have D-Lump back, if I'm not mistaken, y'all. Bear with me for a second. No audio. Oh, okay. Hold on for a second. OBS virtual camera. Test. Hold on, everybody. I think I have D-Lump back. Bear with me, everybody. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Test. Oh, hold on. Can you say something? Can I hear you? I can hear you. No, I can hear you. I can hear you. Hold on. Bear with me, everybody. Bear with me. I got D-Lump back. Oh, hold on. Everybody, hold on. Bear with me just a second. Hold on. Everybody, hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Hold on, everybody. I'm trying to get D-Lump back on here. Hold on for a second. Hold on, everybody. Let me see if I can get D-Lump back in here. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. System settings. Hold on, everybody. Everybody, hold on, hold tight, everybody. Test. With the microphone. Input, output. Hold on. Everybody, hold on. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Come back in. Come back in. Hold on for a second. Come back. Yep. Come back. Test. Test. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Test. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Hold on. How you answering the damn microphone? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. I can't hear nothing, bro. Yeah, I can't hear nothing, bro. I might have to reset this computer and everything, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish it without you, and I'll try to get with you later. It's still streamed though.
Do your thing, bro.
Okay, all right, I'll talk to you. Okay, all right. Oh, God, all right. Here we go, yeah, everybody. I'm sorry about that. Test. All right. I'm sorry about it, everybody. We had some technical difficulties. We were trying to get the thing going, but just got off the phone with D-Lump and everything. So pretty much I'm going to finish this show without him and everything because of the technical difficulties and things of that nature. But I'm still streaming live and everything. So bear with me. I do apologize, seriously apologize for that. We had a good thing going for a minute, so we're going to go ahead and finish the show without him. But at any rate, New England, congratulations to New England. Y'all got the energy. The Cowboys got the energy. The Ravens got the energy. The Lions got the energy. The Packers got the energy. Win all these games and things of that nature. But we're going to go ahead and finish on up with the show, with the stream and everything. So hopefully we get this thing worked out. Hey, listen. The 49ers and the Saints, or the Aints for that matter. 26, man. Brock Purdy out, with the turf toe injury. Like I said, these quarterbacks and turf toes, man. They're doing some crazy work with these turf toes around here. But at any rate, 49ers barely pulled that out. And, New Orleans, you showed a little promise there yesterday. So, Mac Jones, okay, 279 yards, 3 touchdowns, okay. Also, and 3 touchdowns. Juwan Jennings with the touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with the touchdown reception as well. Luke Farrell with the touchdown as well. And the 49ers with 3 sacks yesterday. The Saints with 3 sacks as well. Also, Spencer Rattler, 207 yards, 3 touchdowns. Not a bad outing for Spencer Rattler. Alvin Kamara, 99 yards, no touchdowns. Rashid Shaheed with a touchdown. Also with Juwan Johnson with a touchdown for the Saints, and Devon Vale with a touchdown as well. Congrats to the Saints that got their energy. Mac Jones, believe it or not, it wasn't a bad outing for Mac Jones, anything of that nature. So Mac Jones kind of filled in the shoes, and I think he's a little more confident out in San Francisco. Was the first round pick. So not to say he's living up to his hype, but I think Mac Jones is pretty much gonna do a good job in filling those shoes with the 49ers till Brock Purdy comes back. Like I said, Brock Purdy being out 2 to 5 weeks with a turf toe injury. Not as serious as Joe Burrow's injury. So not a bad outing for the 49ers. And 49ers, hopefully they go to a bye week. They get time to rest. But let's go ahead and move on with the stream as well. Hey, the Bills and the Jets. The Bills, hey, I like the Bills, man. Hey, the Bills might be a team of the AFC, man. You got a couple teams in the AFC, and Kansas City is no more, if you asking me. But I do like the Bills. The Bills got the energy beating the Jets in MetLife Stadium. Guess what, y'all? Josh Allen, 148 yards, no touchdowns. That's crazy work. James Cook, though, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns. Put in work yesterday. James Cook racked up a lot of fantasy points for a lot of people. Elijah Moore with the touchdown as well. Also, Buffalo, the Bills with 4 sacks and also 3 field goals to go along with that as well. Buffalo with 4 sacks yesterday. Joey Bosa with the sack. Future Hall of Famer Joey Bosa, which ain't a bad idea. Which is not a bad outing. Also, Justin Fields out the game, just 27 yards, and Tyrod Taylor came in. Filling in for Justin Fields too for that game. But the Bills, they got the energy. Bills have a commanding lead in the AFC East division. Pretty much, believe it or not, I really honestly think that division is pretty much going to be the Bills division because New York still rebuilding, still trying to find their identity. Thought they did with Aaron Rodgers, but that necessarily didn't work out. Brought back Devontae Adams. They tried everything to get that thing fixed for Aaron Rodgers, but they still couldn't get it fixed with Aaron Rodgers. And also, not only that, with Aaron Glenn coming in, Justin Fields coming in, so like I said, they're still trying to get established. On the Jets still trying to get established. Miami, we don't know what in Miami that we're going to get. New England somewhat establishing an identity for themselves as well, which I already had. So Mike Vrabel and Josh Daniels. I say Danielson at first. I think Josh Daniels. They're back at the Patriots, so pretty much used to it. They had a good draft, so I do like the fact that New England's kind of like reestablishing themselves. Like I said, it's just 2 games into the season, so we have to go forward and let things progress with New England as well. But at any rate, like I said, Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills, they got the energy. James Cook with 132 yards and 2 touchdowns. Man, hey, running backs, man, hey, they did their thing. They did their thing this weekend. We get to Bijan Robinson in a minute with the Falcons. But let's go ahead and go on to the other game as well. Moving on with the Ravens. No, I'm sorry, with the Seahawks and the Steelers. Now, the Seahawks, man, hey, I watched that game yesterday. They won a bad game right there with the Seahawks. I mean, Seahawks played defensive. They played pretty much a defensive game from the Seahawks. Now get this right here. Sam Darnold with 295 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Kenneth Walker with 105 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. Also, A.J. Barnett with the touchdown, and Torrey Horton with the touchdown for the Seahawks as well. But guess what? 3 sacks from the Seahawks. The Steelers, Aaron Rodgers, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Mason Rudolph got in for a player here or there. And also Calvin Austin III. I'm sorry, DK Metcalf with the touchdown. But guess what? DK only had 1 touchdown. In my honest opinion, I'll be honest with you guys. Aaron Rodgers, look, the Steelers are in trouble. Aaron Rodgers, you done, bruh. I think the Steelers are going to be looking for another quarterback. I would say, I'm not going to say, the Steelers are going to draft a quarterback. I mean, the Steelers ain't had nobody since Big Ben retired. Ooh. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The Steelers hadn't had anybody since the Steelers hadn't had anybody since Big Ben Roethlisberger. So the Steelers need some help at the quarterback position. Aaron Rodgers just not it. I mean, 40-something years old. It's just in my opinion, I felt like that. Hold on, let me take my headphones off. Hold on, test. Oh yeah. I felt like that Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers is done. He's like, Joe Flacco's 80 years old. Aaron Rodgers is like 95 years old. I just think that that the Steelers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, his reign is over with. I mean, thank you for the service. Thank you for entertainment. Thank you for the stats and things of that nature. I mean, pretty much, Aaron Rodgers is pretty much just being Aaron Rodgers being he's just being a stat boy right now. That's all Aaron Rodgers is doing. He's just basically just being a stat boy right now. That's all he's doing. I think Aaron Rodgers is pretty much a done deal. That's it for the Steelers. I mean, even though they got DK Metcalf, but what good is a wide receiver when you don't have? Hold on, test. Yeah. What good is a wide receiver? When you don't have what good is a wide receiver like DK Metcalf when you don't have a quarterback? When you don't have a quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. So I just think that the Steelers are done. Well, I don't think the Steelers are gonna make the playoffs this year. Not Aaron Rodgers, unless they find something out. They just pull something out the hat. They still got Baltimore. I think Baltimore still gonna win that division. But I think the Browns, and with Joe Burrow being hurt and the Browns, having a quarterback issue and having a team issue within itself, even though the Browns has a defense, just in my opinion, I just feel like the Steelers are not gonna win that division. But the Steelers have a big quarterback problem. Still need to draft a quarterback. They really have to draft a quarterback. I don't know who they're gonna get. I don't know who they're gonna trade for, who they're gonna sign, who they're gonna get. I just think that Aaron Rodgers was a desperation move for me. But at any rate, Seattle came in, dominated the Steelers. I mean, beat them up all over the place. They pretty much shut Aaron Rodgers down, everybody. But congratulations to the Seahawks. They definitely got the energy. Seahawks not doing bad for themselves neither. So, yeah, not a bad idea. But moving on to the Rams and the Titans. Now, the thing is that, the Rams, just in my opinion, I feel like the Rams might wind up, this possibly could wind up being the Rams division. I mean, the Cardinals, yeah, they're 2-0, but the Rams look more promising to me than any other team. The Rams 33, the Titans 19, Matthew Stafford, 298 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And at the same time, 60,000 yards. He passed 6,000 yards in passing as well. So future Hall of Famer in Matthew Stafford. Oh, also he's a bulldog too. I meant to tell y'all that. And Devontae Adams, 106 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Puka Nacua, 91 yards as well, on 2 touchdowns. And Blake Corum, 2 receiving touchdowns for the Rams. Blake Corum, 1 rushing touchdown. Puka Nacua also with the touchdown as well. So Nacua with Nacua with the rushing touchdown and Devontae Adams with the touchdown. Now, guess what? The Rams got 5 sacks yesterday. Yeah, pretty much got to Cam Ward. Cam Ward, 175 yards, 1 touchdown. Tony Pollard, just 92 yards. And not only that, Eric Ayamana with the touchdown as well from the Tennessee Titans. The Rams, they got the energy. Hey, in my honest opinion, I think this is going to come down to the wire between the Rams and the Cardinals. I think the Rams are in a better position to win this division. I'm just saying it right now. It's only week 2, so we don't know what's going to happen. And as much as I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, I hope nobody don't get hurt. Everybody can stay healthy, but at the same time, people do get hurt. I mean, like Khalil Mack got hurt in the game last night. I mean, Khalil Mack got hurt in the Monday night game, but the Chargers still came out and dominated. So I do think that it would be. I think the Rams pretty much can get this division back and be the Rams at the division. But you do got the 49ers and you do got the Cardinals. I mean, you got the 49ers, Seahawks, and the Cardinals. So I think the Rams are in a better position to get this division. Just in my opinion, I think they're in a better position to get this division. But the Rams, they definitely got their energy. Now, moving on to the other scorers in the NFL as well. Now, I was just talking about the Rams and the Cardinals too. I mean, just talking about the Cardinals too. The Cardinals 27 and the Panthers 22. So the NFC South does play the NFC West this year. So not a bad outing for the Cardinals. They did beat the Panthers. I'm sorry. No offense to the Panthers. They're 0-2 and the Cardinals are 2-0. I mean 2-0. And Now, Bryce Young not a bad outing. 328 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Now, not a bad outing. Now, also, Hunter Renfro with 2 touchdowns. Titaroa McMillan, 100 yards and no touchdowns, but not a bad outing for a rookie. Chuba Hubbard, 39 yards receiving and 1 touchdown. Now, James Conner, now on the Cardinal side of the ball, Kyler Murray, 220 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. James Conner with the touchdown. Also, with Marvin Harrison Jr., just 27 yards yesterday. But see, this is the crazy part about it. I think only 2 touchdowns. I think the Rams did a lot of what did the Rams do? 3 sacks yesterday. Well, how did they get 27 points? Well, the Rams, they came in, they showed out, and you know, they got a couple of scores up in there, and then but really, Michael Wilson with the touchdown as well. So I forgot about this score too. So Michael Wilson with the touchdown. So this is where 3 touchdowns came from and with the 2 field goals. But the Cardinals definitely got their energy. Now this is the more interesting game right here. The Broncos and the Colts. Very interesting game yesterday, y'all. And my whole thing is, I'll be honest with you guys, Denver kind of blew that game. Denver, well, it's not that, well, the Colts, it's not that they won. It's just that Denver beat themselves. Call on last second, kick a field goal, got a penalty on it. Denver got hit with a penalty, pushed them closer. Denver won a kicking field goal at the end of the game. And, you know, they let the game go. But Denver, the Broncos 29, and hold on, what was the score right here? I'm sorry. The Broncos 29, and the Broncos 28 and the Colts 29. Crazy work. And you know what? The Broncos messed themselves up at the end of the game. But at any rate, Bo Nix, 206 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. J.K. Dobbins, 76 yards, 1 touchdown. Troy Franklin with a touchdown. Marvin Mills with a touchdown. Adam Troutman with a touchdown for the Broncos. Now, Daniel Jones, 316 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, look, crazy work. Jonathan Taylor, 165 yards rushing, no touchdown. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. Also, Jonathan Taylor with the passing touchdown as well for 50 yards. But at the same time, now this is the crazy part about it. Typically, we knew this that the Colts would struggle, and with the Colts struggling, you know, going through Anthony Richardson debacle, Daniel Jones signing with the Colts. Surprisingly, the Colts are in first place in that division. Houston, the Texans are 0-2, and the Colts are surprisingly 2-0. So the Colts, you know, they kind of surprised me. They're kind of surprising right now. I thought they'd get Daniel Jones up in there. I thought he was going to be a slack, but actually the Colts are actually making some noise in that division. So the Colts could possibly wind up getting that division. If Houston don't get it straightened out, they're going to be done for. I mean, Houston got to get on the ball. I'll get to Houston in a minute. But the Jaguars, they play you tough. They just can't finish the game. But actually, the Colts, they actually making some noise now. But the Colts, they definitely got their energy, y'all. So moving on to the after that game, let's move on to the let's see. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, the Eagles. Oh yeah, I get to the Eagles. Okay, I'll tell you what. I get to the Eagles. No, actually, I got to get on this game right here. Yeah. So I only got 4 games left. So the Eagles and the Chiefs. 20-17. Jalen Carter back after that, being ejected from the game in week 1 against the Cowboys. Very good game yesterday. This game came all the way down to the wire. Jalen Hurts, 101 yards, passing, no touchdowns, no interceptions. That's crazy work. Saquon Barkley with 88 yards and a touchdown. And only a touchdown. No. I'm sorry. Jalen Hurts with the rushing touchdown as well. I forgot about the touch push. So Jalen Hurts did get a touchdown rushing with the touch push, and Saquon Barkley with the touchdown as well. And also the rest of it was just field goals. And this was actually A.J. Brown, only 27 yards receiving for A.J. Brown. So Chiefs did a good job shutting out A.J. Brown. Now on to the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, my homeboy rather, with 187 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That interception came down in the fourth quarter with Travis Kelce doing the tip drill on that ball, and the ball wanted him to get intercepted in the end zone. And Patrick Mahomes with the touchdown as well, 66 yards rushing. Travis Kelce on 61 yards, no touchdowns. Tyquan Thornton, okay? Tyquan Thornton with the touchdown, which is 59 yards as well. So this is pretty much I ain't gonna lie, this is pretty much a Super Bowl matchup, guys. This is what I like about this game right here. Pretty much a Super Bowl matchup. It wasn't as bad as, the Eagles didn't win as bad. They didn't win as convincingly like they did in the Super Bowl, but they did win. And like I said, the Chiefs, you have a receiver problem. You don't have Rasheed Rice. You don't have Xavier Worthy. They were both out. Maybe if they were in the game, maybe the game probably would have been a little different. I think the score probably would have been a little different. Like I said, they got the Jalen Hurts. Well, pretty much they got the both sides. They got the both of each other. I mean, Pat Mahomes pretty much got. Hold on, what did Pat Mahomes get? Pat Mahomes got more yards. He got more yards and he got more rushing. He got more yards than the running backs did. So translation, Pat Mahomes is pretty much an offense. Travis Kelce, yeah, he got him some yards in, but he getting old. He getting married. He's a Swiftie now. Even though he stepped up he stepped up. He was Travis Kelce, but at the same time, the Chiefs on that whole deal right there, they're going to be in trouble. If the Chiefs, they're 0-2. This is crazy part about it. The Chiefs are 0-2, and they have to play. Hold on, who the Chiefs got to play next? I forgot who they got to play. They have to play. Well, they have to go to. They have to go to the Giants. So, hey, the two 0-2 teams, the Giants and the Eagles. No, the Giants and the Chiefs got to play Sunday Night Football. That's gonna be a pretty interesting game right there with Russell Wilson coming out there historic 450-yard game against the Cowboys. And I think, just in my opinion, I think the Cowboys are a lot more talented on offense than what the Chiefs are. So that's gonna be pretty interesting to see those guys play on Sunday night. Two 0-2 teams. I think it depends on who wants it more. But the Chiefs, two things I think about the Chiefs. Ain't nobody scared of them no more. And number two, they got nobody to throw to. So the Chiefs, they're gonna have to get some people back. Pacheco, he can't be. Well, Pacheco can't keep running the ball all day, so they're gonna lock in on him. And also, not only that, Patrick Mahomes, he can run all he want, but at the same time, they're gonna key in on him too as well. So I think the Chiefs, they're gonna have to get something going, because if not, because you still got the Chargers, you got the Raiders, and you still got the Broncos. You beat the Chargers. Already got you one time already. Now guess what? You still got the Broncos and you still got the Raiders. Those are division rivals. Not saying the Raiders are the Raiders ain't super good, but the Broncos, they on their way up. Chargers, they're way up. So I think either the Chargers or the Broncos could wind up having this division. I said it once before that the Chiefs probably would not win the AFC West division. I had already said that before the season even started. I said, you know what, the Chiefs, not to say they're old, but I think that the Chiefs are. I think the division is relative to call it with the Chiefs though. But at any rate, congratulations to the Eagles. They got their energy. Like I said, I think the biggest threat in the NFC East right now is pretty much the Cowboys, and they almost came down to it with the Cowboys and the Eagles on the Thursday night game. So who knows? Hey, Cowboys might be creeping up in there. But let's go ahead and get back to the. Let me stop my camera real quick. Let's go ahead and get back to the scoreboard. The Eagles, they got their energy. Now, the Falcons and the Vikings. I had the Falcons win this game. My team. So the Falcons is my team. The Falcons 22, the Vikings 6. JJ McCarthy pretty much had a humble moment. He got humble. Actually got humble on Sunday night. The thing is that the Vikings, and as good as the defense that the Vikings had, it wasn't a bad outing for the defense. Defense played pretty sharp, though. I actually liked I knew the Vikings would have a defense that would come in the defense, but Atlanta was just relatively too much for the Vikings. Guess what? Bijan Robinson, 143 yards, no touchdowns. Tyler Algier, 76 yards, one touchdown. Michael Penix, just 135 yards. Pretty much the run game from Atlanta pretty much was pretty much the whole meat of the game itself and everything. And also the Falcons with 6 sacks. Okay, Rook or Rojo, Rojo with the sack and with the half sack. Leonard Floyd with the sack. James Pierce Jr. with the half sack. Brandon Dorlus with the sack and a half. Zach Harrison with the sack and a half. And Jalen Walker with the sack. Now the Falcons with 6 sacks on J.J. McCarthy and company. Only held them to 6 points. J.J. McCarthy with 158 yards with 2 interceptions. Crazy work. No touchdowns from the Vikings. The Falcons definitely got their energy. I think the Falcons, they have to go to the Panthers next and play them next week. And the Vikings, on the other hand, the Vikings, the Vikings got the Bengals next. So this is going to be pretty interesting as well. So one thing I can say about this, I'm not going to lie. You know, the thing is about Atlanta had some defensive struggles last year, but the way they wasn't bad in the Tampa Bay game. It was just that they wasn't bad in the Tampa Bay game, but that defense that I saw on from Atlanta, that defense, they got to the quarterback for real. So that defense that Atlanta has, and they got the Panthers this week, I think Atlanta defense is pretty much gonna save them this year. And Atlanta, and they got to go back and play Tampa Bay. And at the same time, let me say this real quick. Is it Parker Romo? Yeah, Parker Romo, the new kicker from Atlanta. 5 field goals, made all 5 field goals. So they do have a new kicker. I think if they had him the first game of the year, I think we beat Tampa Bay. We beat the Buccaneers. But yeah, they did have they had a new kicker, made 5 field goals out of 5 field goals. So those 15 points put up a lot for Atlanta. So with just that touchdown and those 15 points in the field goal, so Atlanta did get to the red zone, and also. And with Drake London dropping that ball, so the score could have been much higher than 22. Drake London they get that ball punched out of his hand. But good work, Atlanta. My Falcons won. Just the crazy part. Hold on, here's the crazy part. Atlanta won. Georgia won. Georgia Tech won. Georgia State won. Pretty much all teams in Georgia won. All the major teams, and Georgia Tech beating Clemson. Georgia pulling one out in Tennessee. Thank God. The Falcons win, and also the Braves beat the Astros too on Sunday. So it's a thing in Atlanta. It's like you had that weekend where every team wins, and then you had that weekend where every team loses. That's the crazy part about Atlanta sports and everything. But we did win that game. Congrats to Atlanta. Now moving on to this next game. Let's go to this next game. We got the Buccaneers and the Texans, man. The Buccaneers 20 and the Texans 19. That was a good game. That game actually had gone down to the wire as well. So that game did go down to the wire, and that was a good game. They went down to the wire. Baker Mayfield, not a bad outing for Baker Mayfield. 215 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rashard White with the touchdown as well. Also, Emeka Egbuka with a touchdown, and also Ryan Miller with a touchdown for the Buccaneers with 3 sacks as well. Now, also Houston, the Texans with 4 sacks. Daniel Hunter with 2 sacks. Will Anderson Jr. with the sack. Sheldon Rankins with the sack as well. C.J. Stroud, 207 yards, 1 touchdown. Nick Chubb with the rushing touchdown as well. Nico Collins with the touchdown on the opening possession. The Buccaneers, they definitely got their energy. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, the Buccaneers are 2-0, and I'm gonna tell you just like this. I think what's gonna come down to the division this year, I think the Buccaneers. It's gonna come down between the Buccaneers and the Falcons. We do got some tough opponents ahead. We got the Seahawks. We got the Seahawks, the 49ers. The Cardinals and the Rams, and also we got the Dolphins, Patriots. Jets, and Bills. So the NFC South has to play the NFC West and the AFC East this year. So with these games coming up, there's gonna be some tough games coming along, but I think it's gonna come down to the division games to determine who wins that division. And I think it's gonna be a toss up between Atlanta and Tampa. Or the Falcons and the Buccaneers. So I do like it's gonna come down to the end of December and who's gonna be who has a better outing but Tampa Bay, they did have a lot of. Tampa Bay, they have a consistent defense and a consistent offense as well. So I do like Tampa Bay. I mean, I don't like them winning the division. I want my Falcons to win the division, but Tampa's gonna be that's a tough team in the NFC that you're gonna have to beat. And also, not only that, I think when it comes down to the oh my God, what am I trying to say here? Yeah, when it comes down, to the division, and you know what, we have to watch our back from New Orleans too, from the Saints. I think both teams do. New Orleans could be a dark horse. Who knows? New Orleans, we got to watch our back. I think both of us have to watch our back from New Orleans. So I think it's gonna come down to the division, to who gets the division this year. We got some tough opponents that we have to play, things of that nature. But anyway, the Falcons. I mean, Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers, they definitely got the energy. Moving on to the last game of the evening, you got the Chargers and also the Raiders. Chargers and Raiders. The Raiders. Pete Carroll is not coming in. He's just not coming in this first year here. Jim Harbaugh, not a bad. I mean, this is second year here. Second year at the Chargers. So Harbaugh is pretty much already established. Raiders still trying to get an identity for themselves, and also Pete Carroll got some building to do with the Raiders and everything. Also, with Justin Herbert, okay, 242 yards, 2 touchdowns, okay. Quentin Johnston with the touchdown. Keenan Allen with the touchdown. So not a bad idea for the Chargers. And they did play defense. They got 3 sacks on Geno Smith, and only held the Raiders to 3 field goals. Now, also not only that, Geno Smith, 3 interceptions. You turn the ball over 3 times to the Chargers. You're not gonna beat the Chargers that way. You are not gonna beat the Chargers that way. Like I said again, pretty much this is the Los Angeles Chargers division. So the Chargers, they have the Chargers pretty much got the division. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Jim Harbaugh ain't a bad coach. Remember when he went to he came from Stanford, did a good job at Stanford, went to the 49ers, okay. Went to the 49ers, led them to three straight NFC Championship games, and wound up going to the Super Bowl to play the Ravens, the coach against his brother at the Super Bowl. Then he leaves. He goes to Michigan, brings Michigan program back to prominence with a national championship. Leaves for Michigan, goes to the NFL, and guess what he's doing on the Chargers? Got him undefeated now. So like I said, Harbaugh, good coach. He's got Justin Herbert, Quentin Johnston, Keenan Allen, the running back Hampton, and Najee Harris. So he has a weaponry out there. Defensive, he got a defense out there as well. Also at the same time, Khalil Mack, he hurt himself during the game. I think he hurt his arm, broke his arm or wrist or something like that. He had a severely injured wrist. And he didn't even, I think he went out the first or second quarter. I'm trying to think what quarter he went out. Actually went out the first or second quarter of the game. So, and they did without Khalil Mack, future Hall of Famer. So I don't know the severity of the injury, but the Raiders, they got some homework to do. Geno Smith, the Raiders gonna have to get a wide receiver. They got Brock Bowers, which is cool, but at the same time, you need more than you're gonna need more than Brock Bowers. That's Genty, not a bad outlet for Genty and everything. 43 yards, not bad for a rookie, but like I say, he's still trying to learn the ropes and things of that nature. But the Chargers, they definitely got their energy. That's cool. Like I said, guys, it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I do apologize. We did have technical difficulties tonight. We're trying to get everything worked out. Like I said, dealing with the new system, dealing with the new aspect of trying to bring D-Lump in. We had him for a minute, but he timed out on me. So, we had got some disconnect with the communication. Came back and then didn't work again. So, like I said, bear with us on that, guys. I do apologize for that, but just forgive me on that. We're going to have these things worked out. Pretty much dealing with something new, got to, work this kinks out in the system. So, wasn't working. Well, it worked last Sunday. It worked pretty well, but this Sunday it didn't work. So, we're going to go ahead and get those things worked out for you guys, but we'll be back on Saturday or either Sunday. So, another live stream on Saturday, and that's a college one. And also another stream on Sunday covering pro football. So, I'll get back with you guys. Y'all have a good one. Peace out. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes and and everything in that nature. I see you guys soon. Peace out. Holla.